It was the spring of the year 2000. It was exactly as everyone had pictured it. Flying cars, robots everywhere, and a constant stream of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, for he was a brilliant action hero whose place in the limelight would never die. Wanting to share that limelight was a group of young men from Rochester, New York, an improv group that would be known forever as Nuts and Bolts Comedy Improv. Nuts and Bolts started in February of 2000 as an all-male burlesque show under the name Happy Best Fun Troupe of Whimsy and Wonder.
Well, I decided to start an all-male burlesque show because I really thought that the Rochester area was in need of an all-male burlesque show. So I said, hey, let me provide a service and let me give the public what they want. Obviously, they want big burly guys and feather boas and crazy hair. So we definitely tried to do that. We had high ambitions. We actually took some classes, and we really thought that this was going to take off. And we just thought that this was the new wave of entertainment, was male burlesque. I think all the guys in the troupe really have this ambition to really entertain the masses. Old ladies seem to really dig what we have to offer, and they like to pinch our cheeks, both our face and our buttocks.
The troupe got more laughs back when all they did was take their clothes off, but the cost of glitter and that sawdust stuff that you use to clean up vomit got to be too much for the fledgling company to handle, so it was back to the drawing board. Stuck with the question, what do we do when we just can't take our clothes off? The troupe decided that perhaps a new name would help them figure out where to go from here. Frank Starace remembers some of them.
Yeah, some of the names we came up with for the troupe were some really interesting ones. Crack Ups, Anatomically Correct Ken Dolls, Aloysius Jones and his Fishnet Friends, Left Hand Blue, Rita Repulsa and the Jammers, Timmy and the Trousers, Ryan Seacrest is My Bitch, Sparkle, the Zack Attack. But none of those really rang true, so I said, what can I name this troupe? So I picked up my toolbox and I just named it the first two things that came out of the toolbox, Nuts and Bolts.
Finally, sticking with Nuts and Bolts, the troupe decided to go into comedy, intentionally this time. The original lineup set the groundwork for improv superstardom. Despite their shiny newness, the troupe operated like a well-oiled machine. They performed at prestigious bars, hotels, street corners, and the occasional strip club. Everything seemed perfect. Shortly after the wheels on this comedy train started turning, Dave Farinacci left the troupe to unleash his own brand of vigilante justice on the city of Gotham, which sent the troupe into a downward spiral of lineup changes. Some left to grow a ponytail and live in the mountains. Others left to take the red pill and enter a long life into the Matrix. Some left because they saw something shiny. All these excellent reasons for leaving created a demand for new members. As Kermit the Frog once said, there's nothing you can do but press on. Wait, I don't think he ever said that. Anyways, the next few years, we saw the addition of lots of new members, most of which are still with the troupe today. Season 5 saw the addition of current member and acting teacher John Barth.
I'm John Barthelmess. I'm the official dance choreographer for Nuts and Bolts. What a job this is. I mean, trying to teach these guys how to dance. Have you ever seen a bunch of hairy, white, fat guys smashing themselves around the stage? It's atrocious.
All right, boys, this is the big number. Got to keep your eye on the prize. We're going to do a little simple box step, followed by a grapevine, followed by a very simple time step. Got it? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no. 5, 6. Give me some room. Okay. Hey, guys, stop! Everyone, stop! If you guys aren't going to take this serious, dance is an art form, and screw it!
He's gone.
Oh, I also make balloon animals. I work for birthday parties. I'm not that scary clown kind of a guy, but I make dogs and lots of fun animals and hats and flowers, and you can hire me out for parties.
Season 6 brought Andy Anderson, radio personality, paintball enthusiast, and long-lost brother of original member Scott Hildreth.
There were a lot of rumors floating around the troupe that, Scott and I might be related somehow, and it didn't make any sense, though, because we had different last names. And then he pointed out to me not long ago that I actually use a fake last name, and it kind of started to make sense somehow, because I remember seeing him a lot around the house when I was younger, and then Mom just would make him go away for long periods of time, so I thought maybe he's like the neighbor kid at first or something. But really, I haven't seen him much at all lately. Well, I'm not sure where he went to.
Season 7 saw the addition of Matt Roy. The writers weren't exactly sure what he does outside the troupe, so let's just say he's a lion tamer.
It's true. I've done a little bit of lion taming. My first foray, as you would say, I guess, would be that Wizard of Oz thing. I think I did pretty well. I think that there were some success stories that came out of that. I've been trying to really keep the whole animal taming thing kind of a separate part of what I do. I've had a couple of mishaps in the past. Who doesn't? I mean, you're working with animals. It's bound to happen. If, a tiger attacks you during a Vegas-style show, you can't put that on the trainer. And I told Steve that he really shouldn't be swimming in the ocean with dangerous animals. But, you can't tell actors. They have very, very big egos. So, I try and keep that part of my life secret. But it's true. It's true. I do a little bit of animal taming.
Despite the